I'm in for a low dump. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Why did I start when I'm not ready? Okay. I haven't even got my manual open. I don't even know if I need to use my manual. But I like to have it ready just in case. Since when did Windows start ordering files that begin with the in the T section? Thought it was smarter than that. Probably thinking about something else. Why would I have thought Windows is in any way being smart about stuff? That's better. Is there anything? Let's go over. I'm going to go over the hints. Let's see. Double click things. Double click to make April run. Cycle through your hotkeys. X to open things. Check your entries. Check your log. Yep, that's it. Okay. Any controls I'm forgetting? No. Okay. Let's play this game. I'm just avoiding the inevitable now. I don't want to sit and listen to this guy go on and on about where Arcadia and Stark came from, but there's simply no avoiding it. So let's get started. So yeah, I'm in the magical mystery land. But I have no money. This guy won't give me any money. Until I listen to him go on. It's like a opposite of a tour guide.
Excuse me, Vestrum Tobias?
Tobias. Just call me Tobias, please. I require no ceremony from a distinguished guest such as yourself. Did you enjoy the sights?
I don't know. I'm overwhelmed.
He sounds
Walking
like
around out there, seeing with my own two eyes things that can't possibly exist.
he sounds like Robert Webb doing his fucking dorky
It's all a
voice.
dream. I'll wake up at any moment now and everything will return to normal. But then I realized I'm still here. It's real. I can touch it. I can smell it. And you know what? It doesn't make sense. Nothing makes sense here. Magic, alien creatures, parallel worlds. I don't believe in those things. I don't believe in fairy tales.
In your world, in Stark, there is no room for magic. That is, and always has been, the curse of science, the fallibility of logic and order. They leave no room for the imagination. If it does not fit into the narrow perception of the laws of nature that your world adheres to, it's a fairy tale.
So it really gives me
But then magic
strong
has its downsides
strong
too.
Myst
It's
vibes,
unpredictable.
especially with all this
It invites
pre-rendered
chaos.
stuff in this room.
It
This
puts the
dim.
balance in peril in a way that
pre-rendered
science
room.
alone never could.
I keep hearing about the balance and about Stark and Arcadia and... This is probably going to sound strange to you, but I'm clueless. I have no idea what this place is or what I'm doing here or... All I know is that something strange is happening in my world, I guess. I had dreams, and the dreams felt so real, and then things started happening in real life too. Things that couldn't happen, and
I think I will begin at the very beginning. I believe that is why you were sent here, to learn, to understand, to see for yourself. Like you said, you cannot believe in this place. Well, you will. After you have learned the truth, you will.
No,
Come
no,
with me.
come on. I
And will
obviously
tell you the
believe in it
story
already.
of
I've
life
just
your books never have.
spoken to like a
And
sailor
when your
and
eyes and
scam
ears are open
artist.
to the truth, perhaps your mind will follow.
Oh, I'm already. Come on, let's get this over with. Tell me where this bullshit magical land came from.
This is the true story of the balance, as observed by the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance, the Fathers. The Sentinel Minstrom committed this story to the pages of the scriptures and to these temple walls thousands of years ago, so that coming generations could learn and understand their past and their future. The wall paintings we are looking at became known as the murals of the balance, and it is through these images that I will recount our common history to you, April Ryan. The story begins.
This
and
hasn't
ends
begun. Oh my god.
with this mural. Ages ago and in ages to come, the earth was one, and magic and science existed side by side in nature and in all people.
Oh, did it? I didn't see that one coming.
And there was harmony.
you're
Harmony
saying there's
as
just
well
one
as
world
balance. Wow, you guys really
One
had it
world,
all.
One earth. Magic and science in balance with each other, within each and every living creature. The power to make the stars dance and to create life itself was within our grasp. But then, humankind began to exploit this divine power of two, and they saw fit to use it for their own selfish
God, I hope they
purposes.
don't discover the next
Balance of
number along the
cosmos is in
chain.
peril. Unless something was done, unless man was humbled and learned to fear the power he wrought over cosmos, the twilight of chaos would fall upon Earth. It had happened before, in distant times and on distant worlds, and it would happen again. And every man, woman, and child of every people and every race would be devoured by the coming apocalypse. We were given a visitation then. The Drag Kin, having lived among us for untold generations, rose to offer their guidance and assistance in preserving the balance on our world.
Oh, how many murals are there? This better be the last mural.
The Drag? I think I've heard that name before.
You haven't.
Drag Kin, Draken, Dragons, whichever name they go by, they remain the eternal servants and custodians of the balance. There were 4 of them here on Earth, and of the 4, one who would found the Order of the Balance, the Sentinel. The first Minstrom were instructed that magic and science would have to be separated before the balance collapsed and brought untold disaster. Earth would have to be split in 2 equal parts. Arcadia and Stark, magic and science, chaos and order. The first Sentinel were counted 13, 6 scientists, 6 magicians, and 1 who was between. the Drakkyn, our mentor, our custodian, our learned guide. Both magic and science were needed to perform this most difficult of tasks. To split a world in two, to create two worlds from one.
Wasn't the use
Oh
of
my
that
God.
kind of power dangerous to the balance?
Is that Vladimir Putin?
Yes, and so for this purpose, they built a tower to channel their powers and focus them on the divide that they would create. The kin had brought a disc with them, a disc forged in the fire of their world. Placed at the base of the tower, and the epicenter of the divide, the disc and the tower would become one, a conduit for the flow of magic and science. At the appointed hour, the 13 came to the tower, and with them a woman, whose destiny was decided by the purpose to which she had been born. She would be the first guardian, the human protector of the balance, who would stay in the tower for 1,000 years to watch over the two worlds, and to ensure that the flows of magic and science were always equal. And so the ritual began. One world was to become two, separated by the
yeah,
balance,
that
and
weird
each
FMV
world
at the
visible
beginning.
to the other only by way of dreams. Who was ushered into which world was not an arbitrary choice, nor one taken lightly. For the magical creatures, the choice was simple. They had to go to Arcadia. Their kind would not survive in Stark. But for others, families were torn apart, lovers separated, and friends lost for all eternity. Encircled by the 12 and the one who would be guardian, the disc at the base of the tower began to spin faster and faster as more and more power flowed through it, until it was a blur. Darkness enveloped the tower, but the disc glowed brighter and brighter. Reality turned, and in one moment, a new reality had been created, and two new worlds born. In the tower there was silence. The original disc had disappeared, and in its place was a smaller counterpart, a similar yet different disc. Around and outside the tower, the world looked different. They were now between Stark and Arcadia, between reality and dream. This was the realm of the balance and of the Guardian, and it would be her home for the next 1,000 years. The one who was kin picked up the disc and said, "This disc is a counterpart to the original disc, which has now become this realm, and the key to which has been split and divided in 4. The key is the disc, and the disc is this realm." This mystified the 12, and the one who was kin continued, "Know only this. The Guardian's realm cannot be broken unless the disc is broken. But nor can it be repaired without the disc being repaired.
Oh my gosh, she needs a speaker
The
or
4 pieces, that is the
speechwriter
key,
or something.
will be given to the 6 of you who are to be taken to Arcadia for safekeeping. Yet the key will never be complete," he went on, "without the precious stones that adorn each piece. I will keep one, and my fellow kin the 3 others. Should the day come when this realm must be repaired, or the worlds reunited, and that day will come, you will assemble the disc, and the kin will come together one last time." With that, 6 of the 13 went to Arcadia, and 6 to Stark, and the one who would be guardian ascended to the throne. Witness the mural, where her dreams and hopes, her very soul, were locked away in the disc. In service of the balance, these traits were nothing but barriers. Through new eyes, the imbalance between the worlds was as clear as the stars themselves to the Guardian, and with one thought, she channeled chaos from Arcadia and logic from Stark into the disc, and redistributed the power wherever it was needed. A new era had begun, the era of the Guardian. After they left the tower, 2 of the Drakkin went to Stark, the other 2 to Arcadia. The 6 who came to each world started what is now known as the Sentinel, the Order of the Balance. But while in Arcadia the Sentinel thrived, in Stark they did not. In Stark, the memories of magic and the balance could not survive in the face of the new reality of natural laws, of logic, and of science. And soon, very soon, Arcadia became nothing more than legend, a myth, tales of fairies to recount to impressionable children, and stories to frighten and entertain around a fire.
So we're getting to the more interesting
And while dreams still brought sights and sounds of Arcadia to those asleep in Stark,
reasoning.
they were discounted as mere dreams and nothing more.
So that's it? We forgot about our past and about Arcadia? And that's the way things are? Then what's wrong with that? And why does magic from Arcadia seem to have begun leaking through to Stark?
That is another long story. But I can tell that you are tired of stories,
Yep.
and so I shall be brief.
Can you
As I
be
told
brief?
you, while in Arcadia, the Sentinel grew in numbers and in strength. In Stark, while flourishing for a brief time, they were soon diminished and powerless. Some of the Stark Sentinel did not take kindly to this, and they berated the Arcadian
Summarize what you have to say in 20 words or less.
The Stark Sentinel wanted people to work towards reunification, while their brothers did not. So the inevitable soon came to pass, and the Stark Sentinel parted ways with their Arcadian brothers, and named themselves the Vanguard. And while at first their philosophy was not so different from ours, over the years it changed radically. The Vanguard wanted the divide torn down, the worlds reunited.
And the return of what they call warrior sages when humankind can control the forces of the cosmos.
But first they needed their own servant in charge of the balance, their own guardian. Now, every
1,000 years, a new guardian took the place of the old one because no one could be separated from their source for any longer than 1,000 years.
1,000 years, a new guardian was born. The balance provided the seed from which a new fruit grew. But now, it has been 200 years since the previous guardian, the 12th guardian, was to be replaced. Every new child born to the balance
They've been taken away by the Vanguard to be studied in an attempt to control them. In every instance so far they have failed, but the 12th Guardian could wait no longer. Only a short time ago the disc in the shout. Thank you. The balance now untended, and we will yet to find a new Guardian. Unless we do so, the Vanguard may get their chance to rule the balance according to their principles, and this we cannot allow. It will mean the end of Stark and Arcadia and the dawn of a new era of chaos.
I understand the history. I can even accept it. But I don't understand why I'm here and what Cortez wants with me.
The balance is in peril, April. The Guardian has abandoned his tower. He has disappeared, and there is no one to take his place. He must be reinstated to protect the balance until a new Guardian may be found.
And what can I do? I'm nobody. I've just been having a lot of bad dreams.
You are a strong shifter. I have not seen your like in my lifetime.
A shifter?
Someone capable of opening doors between worlds. A shift. A portal between the realms of Stark and Arcadia.
Are you kidding?
Amazing she's been getting
I
any
didn't
sleep.
do anything. Cortez was the one who opened the shift, and he just waved his hands around in the air. I don't think I'd be capable of opening a portal even if I had a magic wand.
Only a shifter's own power can allow her to travel. No one else can do this for her. Cortez only channeled your power to aid you. He would not be able to step through this shift himself.
Even if that's true,
Yeah, I don't
any
believe
control
you.
over my talent.
Not yet. But in time you will. How else do you intend to travel back to your world?
Barry Wethouse.
God, I hadn't even thought about that yet. Can't you help me?
I'm afraid not. Even if I could shift, I would not be able to channel through you like Cortez did.
So, I'm on my own?
If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer them. But aside from that, yes. Yes, you are.
That's so not cool.
No.
Oh,
it has been
brother.
unseasonably warm. If you don't mind, I will return to my studies now. Thank you for listening to an old man and his long stories.
No, thank you.
Don't you dare thank him. I do not appreciate that. It's being held hostage.
Good news. Come see me again if you have any more questions.
Give me a purse of coin. You tell me I didn't even need to do that. Oh, how much of that did you write down, April? I'm sensing this coming on because that's how it always goes in these things. Yeah, tell me about it. Because apparently I'm strong shifter, somebody's find the guard and getting back to the tower to save the bonds, get them to see that they're screwing with things they shouldn't be screwing with. Hey, easy, I do that kind of stuff before breakfast. I don't know what you're talking about, April. Okay, I'm gonna save because I never, ever want to do it again. That was shit. That was like, just like, refer me to the manual and put it all there or something. I don't want to sit here for that long in a video game and just be like talked at about a load of predictable fantasy crap. Like, I don't hate fantasy and I don't hate the story of this, but it's not exactly super original or anything. It's got some neat little bits, but fuck me that I did not enjoy that. Nice mural. Vestrum.
Excuse me.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be shifter, I need some pay.
Do you know a man named Brian Westhouse?
Westhouse? That old goat? Yes, unfortunately. What would you with him?
I need to find him.
I do not know where he lives. I hear somewhere on the outskirts of the city by the sea, but I cannot tell you any more than that.
Who'd know about Westhouse?
His
Something about the
whereabouts?
sea, so
I do not understand what you would with him.
some
He's
to the
rude,
sailors.
uncultured, and ignorant.
Cortez told me to look him up.
Well, I do not know where he lives or frequents, but someone at the market may. He trades merchandise there, and I think he collects maps of the Northlands.
Okay, that's good to know. There's a guy out there who specifically sells maps of the Northlands. I'm sure he's the biggest customer. How am I supposed to get started? I know that. How do you mind if I know? Do you know about Cortez?
What
Okay,
do
we'll
you
ask
know
about
about
Cortez.
Cortez?
Hopefully for the last time. God
Your
damn.
mentor? What
She's
has he told you about
obsessed.
himself?
My mentor.
Not much. Nothing, in fact.
To learn something about someone, the best way to go about it is to ask them yourself.
But who is he?
He is who he is, what he is. If he has not told you himself, then perhaps he does not wish you to know. It would be improper for me to divulge his secrets.
Quite.
You're as bad as he is. No offense. It's just frustrating.
No,
I
just
understand.
long-winded.
The next time you see him, tell him what you have told me.
Alright, whatever. I can't believe you didn't give me any money.
You will?
I'm always wrong about these things in this game. How do I get money then? Did I not need to do that? Right, it's still Saturday, but it's probably next week by now. So, still got a limited exits. Maybe the scam artist himself will tell me where to get money. It's in his best interest that I get paid. It sounds like I'm gonna need magic to, like, really good magic and a nice,
Something to be so.
a nice trick to get the magic past him. I don't know.
How about a game of cups today?
Sorry.
May the balance bring coin to your pocket.
No.
It's a talking bird.
maps.
This guy was nice. Maybe he'll just straight up tell me instead of asking me to buy a map first.
I'm looking for Brian Westhouse.
Briar West of House? It's not on any of my maps, and I've never heard of it. Maps!
It's a man, not a place. Mr. Brian Westhouse.
I would most certainly remember a name as queer as that, and I don't. Get your maps while they're fresh.
That's
Bye.
unexpected. Maybe I need to buy a map
Get your
and
fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the second one half price.
he's just playing really hard to get. Okay. How do we get some Arns or Arons or whatever? Maybe do some work on the boat. Surely there'll be something now. Do I not have... I thought I would have been able to sell my toy monkey to this guy.
I'm not in the market for an instrument at this point.
Come on, quick as you can.
He's selling musical instruments.
I can't... Dope. This, it's not gonna let me try and sell anything to him. Still on him? Shame. I hope they don't try and use this leaf as some kind of amazing example of science, because it's clearly magic in itself. Like, is that possible? I'm not a scientist, but it just sounds too good to be true.
He's selling a variety of fresh shellfish and other. She's selling a
Variety of fresh shellfish and other.
blue fire. It's either propane or magic. I'm guessing the latter.
I mean, where do we draw the line on this science thing? Can atoms simply not be manipulated in the same way in this world? It's, like, what is the property of science?
It's a sailor. Nice day for it.
Not really, no.
That's what she's told him to say. That's what he told her to say the other day.
How long's it been since the last wind?
Near a month. Ever since that accursed alchemist put some kind of spell on the wind. The Mojal be cursed if I know why. But it's a bloody catastrophe. I've sent some good people of mine up north to deal with him.
A
But
battle.
not one has returned.
A quest.
Now the Areed High Council speak of sending an entire army platoon to sort him out. But I'm afraid that just might piss him off.
Perhaps I should be siding with this alchemist instead then.
Who's this alchemist who cast a spell on the wind?
I believe his name is Clax. Roper Clax. Lives in a bloody rock somewhere up north, beyond Riverwood.
Bye.
Bloody rock or a bloody rock?
It's a sailor.
It is.
It's a small ship. It's a small ship.
A small ship, is it? Where's your fucking boat, April? Okay, we go back to the city. Maybe,
Looks like a lifetime at sea has left its tracks on him.
And it be looking like a lifetime of shooting your mouth.
yeah, I guess I'll speak to this guy again, but I'm not listening to any more stories for the time being.
Hello again, old man.
Eh? It be you.
Yeah, that's all he's got for us, so...
If I not be dead, aye.
Yes, that would be one of the conditions. So, we're gonna try and find the rock, I suppose? Maybe that's now an available location. Does it? I don't know if I can actually click these directly, but... yeah, it worked. Let's see, we've got, yeah, small pier, ship... and the city gates. Oh, I'm yawning. Docks, city gates. Can't see anything unless could that be the rock? Let's go into the city. Hopefully, there'll be something new on the map. Let's get rid of these. It doesn't exit. Oh. I want to go over there. Huh. There's a little house there. I mean, I bet that that's probably the west house. It's on the west. Assuming that's north, which I am.
Nice fountain.
Small crowd now. She's not too friendly, April. There's no one we can really
Like it.
talk to, even in Arcadia, where everyone's really easy to just go up to and question as if this is a video game, RPG. Here we got stores. Ooh, gold ring. I think I know what I probably need to do. Try and barter with these people or something. So let's see. Probably the ring, yeah. Gold talks. No? No, that is surprising. Want some candy? No? Let's take a look at these people. Maybe she'll...
It's the maps merchant.
Is the maps merchant?
That's the guy in charge of the Cups game.
I can see that, April. I was hoping for some insight. But I don't know why
It's the maps merchant.
I bother at this point. She never says anything insightful in the look.
In a world without the screen, that's what passes for entertainment. And it's pretty darn good. In a world without...
Okay, can't imagine this is the way to do it. Oh, head.
I wonder if that's supposed to be anybody in particular, or just any old head.
There's of course birds. I think we can do the bird right now. Probably not. We have to win the bird. In a game of cups.
It's the traditional game of cup.
Okay, let's speak to this guy. Maybe he's got something
How about a game of
else to say somewhere.
What can I win?
Well, there's coin, of course. Double your bet or choose from a wide variety of exotic prizes. Like this antique Domari canter from Guyenne. A superb replica of Mount Tyranny cast in pure solid iron. A magic walnut from the once glorious island kingdom of Anciel. And this, unique bird.
Oh, come on, that should be your primary selling point.
Here! Keep your beak shut, you scraggly piece of... And he talks! Great for feasts and for the amusement of infants. He's our top prize, a real keeper.
There we go, yeah, it's more like it.
How do I play?
You put your coin down on the table. I put a cup on top of it and shuffled it around with the other 2 cups. And all you have to do is guess which one hides. And remember, no magic used and none allowed. This amulet right here will light up if you use magic.
This
Then
one?
you'll be
This
banned.
one?
For life.
Ah, I think that one flashed or something then. Okay, I wonder if iron. Does iron not rust here because chemical reactions don't work? Like, is that what science is?
Mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Time is money, so make it quick.
Okay, Tobias, neighbor, Stark. Okay, I'll ask about Stark. I suppose I'm kind of interested in what they know about the place.
Do you know anything about Stark?
Not much. I'm not too sure if I even believe in the place. I mean, you hear the stories and you read the books. Well, I don't, but some do. A place where there's no magic, only science? Sounds like a bloody paradise, doesn't it? I mean, with my, skills, I could make a killing in a place like that.
Ah, you got an amulet, aren't you covered? Scams. Yes, we have televisions, so everyone will be onto your bullshit.
How do you get along?
The maps merchant? We've faced each other for 6 years now, every single day, and he never speaks a word to me except to insult me. Nose high in the sky, calls me a charlatan, as if he's the guardian himself. You know, good oversized bag of wind?
I'm
Thanks.
coming around to the cups merchant.
How about a game of cups?
Okay, let's go.
Just place your bet, investment, on the table and the game will begin.
Cups game, cups handler. Can I just walk away? Yeah. Okay, so there is
It's a cups game.
it is a cups game. I didn't notice that a second ago. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I can put my gold ring down. But that's a hefty investment.
It's the maps merchant.
Let's save. Give it a go. If I lose, I'll just load. I have that's certainly a kind of magic that he can't detect, so
It's a cups game.
call it science, I suppose.
Is that gold? Only valid Arcanian coin in iron and other precious metals allowed at my table, young lady. Take your worthless gold elsewhere.
Okay.
Gold? Worthless? Now I have heard everything.
Well, we should forget this whole Guardian business. Let's find as much fucking gold as possible and head back over to Stark. We just hit the jackpot. The motherlode, gold. We've struck gold. That's what I'm trying to say. What this pushpin? Pushpins have iron in them. Maybe steel. Better than iron. And it won't rust, though apparently things don't rust here. So I can't try that again. What the fuck?
Maps!
Mind if I...
Yes, maps!
Do you know Vestrum?
Everyone knows Vestrum Tobias.
What can you tell me?
The Vestrum is an honorable man, but a conservative one, and I don't know if he still has the best interests of the people at heart.
Hmm.
Sometimes I think he worries too much about custom. The Sentinel have been our so-called protectors and
Getting
keepers of the
political.
balance for so long we don't even think of it anymore. But now that the Vanguard are introducing a new way of thinking, new philosophies, I'm afraid the Sentinel will find their power diminish before too long. Their resistance to change will be their downfall.
I mean, yeah, the first thing he did was
Their
try to
downfall for certain.
give me his religious
Tobias,
spiel.
honorable man that he is, will be remembered as the captain who went down.
Trying to
with his
get in
ship.
early. On a new follower. So join his damn cult. Keep him spinning me a web of lies about being the new prophet of their religion. But really, he just wants my vote. Okay.
Thanks for your... Bye.
Maps, get your fresh maps here. Buy 2, get the sec.
So, So he doesn't know West House. Let's go speak to Tobias again before I go anywhere else. He doesn't know West House. Apparently. Which is very odd to me. I guess maybe he uses a different name. Maybe he's avoiding being around fucking Vestrum here. But I want to go back and pick up just some random shit off the street, some random bits of iron, which I'm sure are everywhere in Stark, and play some cops, win a bird, shove as much gold as I can carry into my pant legs, and go live out my time in Stark as a rich artiste.
Who did you say?
The map merchant at the market may know. There is one thing I must tell you, however. Few would know West House.
Oh
by
yeah,
his
that
real
isn't
name.
important information. Jesus
In the
Christ.
city, he is known as the Rolling Man because of his strange two-wheeled vehicle. A most dreadful and dangerous contraption if I ever saw one.
A
See,
bicycle?
look at that. He knew I'd have to come back to the temple.
Perhaps. It has a grotesque appearance, much like the West House himself.
He baiting me back into this temple of lies. Okay, that's
I'll
enough.
see you later.
Don't need anything else from you. No errands from this cheapskate. Donations only, I imagine.
Maps!
Can you tell me where the Rolling Man lives?
Maybe, maybe not. Why?
Because I need to find him.
Sorry, guild rules. I'm not allowed to divulge any personal information about my customers. Maps!
I really need to know where the Rolling Man lives.
Come on. Got the persistence,
Sorry, can't
April.
do.
Please? Pretty please.
Really is her best quality. Her only good quality,
No,
possibly.
young lady, don't give me that doe-eyed look. Don't. Blasted be the balance. You're giving me that doe-eyed look, aren't you? I still can't tell you, though. I got maps.
Please tell me where the Rolling Man lives.
No, can't do, miss. I can't divulge personal information about my customers. You're late again, and you know what else? You're fired! Give me back the delivery list and get your sorry blue skin elsewhere!
Oh, I thought she was wearing an undercoat.
Hired hell. Bah! Domari to do a human job.
What are you gonna do now, without a delivery boy?
Hire a new one, of course. Blasted be the balance. That means I'll have to pay the damn fee to the Guild of Merchants. Damnation!
Maybe I could help you out.
You? How?
I'm quick, honest, and reliable, and I've got a lot of experience in the service industry.
Perhaps a female errand boy. It could work. If the Guild of Merchants don't find out.
I won't tell them if you don't.
Mind the pay's not much, only a single errand per delivery, plus whatever tip the customer may see fit to give you.
I'll take the job, if you want me.
Agreed. Maybe you'll even bring in some new business. Here's the delivery list for today and your first map. It's for the captain of the White Dragon. Nebeve, I think his name is. You'll find him in the harbor.
Cool. Little quests to do.
Oh, remember to have the customer sign the delivery list. The guild are sticklers for protocol. No signature, no money, no new jobs.
Bye now.
Maps, fresh,
Probably limited supply of main story quests. Nice side questing here, but still, that's you know, a nice fun thing to do. I was just thinking as well, it's really cool that it let you try out the gold ring, because despite it being worthless, the developers were well aware that it's something the player would want to try in a lot of cases, and it just, you know, so it didn't just give me a little bit of lore about the Arcadia, which it did do. It did give me a nice little bit of lore. The gold's worthless in Arcadia, but it also, you know, it sort of empathise with the player, which is a nice feeling. Okay, where am I going? Oh Christ. Never ever. Can I delete these, please? Oh, I have a delivery list, right? Here we go. One mappe of the Sea of Songes to Captain Horatian Nebeve of the White Dragon. And this is... Oh, I know who he is, don't I? It's one map of the Sea of Songs to Captain Blar of the White Dragon.
How are you today, then?
Like you care.
This guy really is out playing April at her own game.
Is this the White Dragon?
That's what
Looks
the big
like-
white
oh,
letters
okay.
on the prow spell out. What do you think?
Here he goes.
I'm looking for the captain. Is he around?
What would you with the captain of the White Dragon?
I have a delivery for him, a map from the map merchant at the Temple Market.
Aye. I be Captain Horatio Nebeve of the White Dragon, fastest vessel there ever was. Hand the map over, girl. With Jarl's blessing, the wind will return soon, and I can leave this accursed harbor for sunnier shores.
Money first. Or not. Forgot that it made me interact with things now and again.
Thank you. There's an errand for your trouble.
Was in like an extra Aaron. Or is that the Aaron I get? Thank you, though. Thank you. I think that was a
Hello.
tip. Thank you for the tip.
Bye.
Oops. No, I don't need to speak to him again. Right, let's go get another map, deliver another map. Oh, I like being a delivery person for a little bit. This is fun. I'm sure eventually the rolling man will be a recipient. Though it sounds like he likes to cycle over himself. So perhaps I'll just see him as I'm going to and from the map stall. I'm curious about the bike because everyone's saying it's hideous, but I mean a bicycle, you know, a normal bicycle is symmetrical and like, sure in another world would perhaps it maybe look strange, but not that strange. I'm wondering if he's like going around on a Pennywise or something crazy.
I'm ready for my next job, sir.
Penny farthing, is it called?
Yes, yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Did you get the captain's signature?
No.
Blasted be the balance, you're no better than that Ulan. I'm almost sorry I fired him. Get to it, girl. Don't stand around here wasting my time. Get his signature. The guild will skin me alive if my records don't hold up.
Okay, yeah, I thought he said something to not forget, and that's what I was really checking the logs for, but... yeah. Yeah, let's go get that signature. I assume he wants me to sign... this thing? Yes.
Sign this, please.
What is it?
I need your signature to confirm that you've received
Map? What map?
the one I just...
Oh, that one. Sorry, I never put my signature on a piece of paper.
Why not?
Brings bad luck to give a piece of yourself in that manner. A signature has untold powers. It's part of your soul. I can't sign away my soul.
Who told you that signing a slip of paper is bad for your soul?
I'm from Gien, and we're a spiritual people. Our souls are in balance with our bodies, and the great Mojal has taught us not to endanger this balance. Signing my name, giving a piece of myself in that manner, breeds corruption and imbalance within. And it pisses the Mojal off no end.
And that's why you choose to make my life difficult?
Hey, blame organized religion.
Ooh, maybe we've got him. Finally, April strikes back.
You can't write, can you?
Pardon?
That's what this is all about. You can't write.
So what? So what if I can't write? So what if I was born at sea and never spent more than a month ashore ever since? I still won't sign your accursed paper, by Jal.
Look, all you have to do is sign an X next to your name on the list.
You can't trick the great Mojal. The Mojal's untrickable.
That's not trickery. It's legally binding.
I said no.
Is there anything I can do to get you to sign?
No. Well, yes. But no.
Look, Captain, I'm desperate here. I really, really need some kind of signature.
Well, there's always music.
What's music got to do with you signing my list?
Nothing. But it distracts the Mojal.
What are you talking about? Why would you need to distract the Mojal?
I can't sign when there's a chance the Mojal is watching. Music distracts the Mojal. Ergo, I can sign.
But doesn't that mean the Mojal is always distracted? I mean, there's always music somewhere in the world.
The Mojal has an eye and an ear for every acolyte. And straying from the path can bring great wrath upon us.
Granted, I know very little of the Mojal. But seriously, maybe you should look into alternative religions?
Blasphemy! Besides, I only have to visit the temple once every 2 years, and the membership fees are quite reasonable.
So, if I play some music, you'll sign?
Aye. I'll give you that much.
Okay.
I'll be back.
I don't doubt it for a second.
It's not going to let me off with the monkey, is it? I'm going to have to spend this hard-earned Aaron coin, this hard-earned coin, on an instrument, aren't I? It's not going to make it easy. Yep.
Assorted cargo.
So, his voice is bothering me. Who is that? It sounds like Ron Swanson, or... Yeah, it sounds like Ron Swanson.
Big surprise. I'm still here.
This guy. Look at this guy. He looks devastated. Oh, come on.
What's your, most affordable instrument? That's cute. The flute, right? And how much for the flute? I'm guessing that's 1 Aaron?
Amazing. Really is the universal language.
I'll have the flute. That's 1 Aaron, isn't it?
I mean, that was more of a no sound, but sure.
As luck would have it, I actually know how to play a flute. Not very well, but I'm sure the, Mojal won't mind.
Cool. That's a great character. Ooh, weird. Can we have a nice look at this?
It's a wooden flute.
Nah. But yeah, still. Cool. Flute. Let's get back to the white dragon. Which I've just realised, you know, I can actually see it here. I thought it was one of these ones in the background, but any of these ones. I didn't notice this one. Just so much going on. Okay. Is that it? What you got? Okay, I'm gonna have to give him this first, of course, actually.
I'm ready to play some music if you're ready to sign.
Aye, go on, but don't stop until I'm done signing, or the Mojal will surely wreak vengeance on us both.
Aren't you just doing an X? I guess he doesn't really know what an X is. The fuck is he writing with?
Done. Here you go. And don't ever ask me to sign anything ever again.
I can pretty much guarantee you that.
God, they really milked all they could out of that quest, didn't they? Okay, I don't want to go to Small Pier. Let me go back to the city. Without any detours, please. April, come on, double time. Okay, let's have a look at this delivery list now as well. We have yep, just a big X.
It's Captain Nebeve's, signature. I can't believe I went through all that just to get a simple X.
Me neither. The damn guild of merchants and Mojal or whatever his name is.
I'm ready for my next job, sir.
Yes, good.
Yes.
Hand me the delivery list.
You know, you remind me of somebody I know. A real Scrooge.
Hardly.
Good. What's a Scrooge? Maps, new revisions, lifesavers, maps.
This guy's good at his job. And he's nothing like Stanley, come on, give him some credit. Just because he wants you to do the job properly. He's trying to stiff you.
Right. Your next assignment is a map of Shangagriel to the Rolling Man.
Oh, already?
Did you not ask me about him earlier
Already he's
today?
up to the Rolling Man.
No, that wasn't me. That was somebody else.
I could have sworn. Well, no matter. Do you know how to get to the Rolling Man's house?
I forget.
Let me explain then. Now, pay attention because this is complicated. He has chosen to live in the most inaccessible place in the city, but I guess he has his reasons.
He's in the little house.
First, you head west off the marketplace on Oak until you get to a tiny little apothecary, Mrs. Cassop's Herbs and Oils, where you turn north on South Street. Confusing that, for about 4 minutes of brisk walking. That's when you see a large grove of trees. It's a memorial to those who died in the last war with the Tyrant back the balance knows when. Can't see why they choose to remind us of that, where you'll turn left.
That's west?
No, left. That'll take you back south, but onto North Street instead. And that keeps you out of the Dalmari neighborhood. Down that way, nasty, nasty neighborhoods. Keep walking south for about, or was that north? Wait, north on South Street, south on North Street, or the other way around. Anyway, find Rose Bridge off Iread Avenue and cross it.
There's a river?
No, just a bridge. The river disappeared 500 years ago. No one knows what happened to it. After you've crossed the bridge, you'll be on the western slopes of Marcuria.
And that's where West House... I mean, the Rolling Man lives.
No, far from it, but you need to pass through that part of Marcuria to get to the Rolling Man. Keep south and watch out for the livestock. They're likely to attack in that part of town. Eventually you'll get to a large circular square. That's where they used to hold executions back when the city was civilized.
You call murder civilized?
Better than locking
All
people
right,
up
let's
for
not get up
years,
into a
as any
debate here.
level-headed person would tell you, our freedom cannot be curtailed. Real men choose the honor of death to the shame of incarceration.
Yeah, sure you do.
Circle around the square and head down Tandak for half a mile. Or should that be Parrot Lane? Yes, Parrot Lane. Head west on Parrot Lane for half a mile. Then turn right at the Maiden's Honor Tavern.
North again?
No, west. Parrot Lane has a few twists and turns. Anyway, you should now be able to see the Ivory Tower.
Is it a big tower?
No, only about 5 feet tall, but it's ivory, straight from the coast of the Southlands, bravely cut from the drooling jaws of the gruesome Kandar.
Big creature, 4 legs, large ears, long snout, sort of grayish in color?
Yes, the horror of the Southlands. Many a brave hunter has fallen victim to its ravaging hunger.
Good grief. Okay, then what?
Pass by the tower to the edge of the cliff and look down. The Rolling Man has built his home on the cliffside. It's a wonder he's not been washed away by the storms.
So it's this house, isn't it? Yeah.
I hope I got all that. Basically, go west until I hit the edge, right?
Yes, that would be correct.
Yeah. Yeah, the start of that dialogue was some quality direction,
I got something on my face.
dialogue writing right there. That was pretty funny. totally from Stark. That was pretty obvious, really, wasn't it? Before I talk to him, I'm gonna steal
Brown, slightly cloudy liquor.
his liquor.
I can't hold my liquor. I'll be spending the rest of the day doubled over.
Okay, fair enough. Oh wait, stop.
That's probably Mr. Westhouse.
Let's just look at him.
Hello, Mr. Westhouse?
Damn, Nation, what is it now? Oh, well, guess you're not calling on behalf of that son of a bitch Sanyef, are you?
Sorry, I don't know who...
No, that's very unlikely. From what I hear, he doesn't much enjoy the company of women. Well, who in damnation are you?
April Ryan, sir.
Ryan? Doesn't sound very Northlandian. Are you by any chance from the coast of... Yeah, hold on. Ryan? April Ryan? I'll be damned. You're from Stark.
Apparently. Until today, I thought I was just from Earth. I had no idea there were two of them.
Takes you by surprise, doesn't it? Well, goddamn. Sit down, Miss Ryan. Let me get you a drink.
I would so rather stand.
The liquor over here stinks to high heaven. Magic pollutes the purity of the spirit, but I keep a bottle of Glenfiddich for special occasions.
Thanks for the offer, sir, but I didn't come here to have a drink.
Really? I see. This isn't a social call.
No, sorry.
Oh, no matter. It's still a pleasant surprise to meet someone from home. Now, what may I do for you?
God, some background music would be wonderful right now. Get through these conversations a bit more easily. I guess we'll get the delivery out of the
I have
way.
a delivery for you.
A delivery? When did the U.S. Postal Service start delivering mail to Arcadia?
It's from the map merchant at the market. It's just a map.
Oh, good. I've been waiting, Faye. Hold your horses. What are you doing working for the Guild? Are you planning on staying in Marcuria? I'd strongly advise against it, Miss Ryan. Arcadia may look like a pastoral fairy tale realm, but it's not. You bleed as easily here as you do in Stark, and magic can do more damage than a gun.
I'm not planning on staying, but I had to find you. The map merchant was the only one who knew where you lived, and he wouldn't tell me. So I got him to hire me, and you were the second delivery on my list.
Gods. Carrick and his misguided loyalty. I'll have a word with the man. Thanks for the map, though. I collect them. There's not much
Other than
else to do in this.
April, probably doing you a favor, honestly. Hold on, I need a signature. I was planning to get the signature first this time.
Cortez told me to look you up.
He did he? I see. Who's Cortez?
You
The
don't
first
know?
person who doesn't know who Cortez
I
is.
think not. I'd certainly remember. Did you say Cortez? You wouldn't be talking about old Manny Chavez, would you? Well, he ought to be dead by now, but then, by all rights, so should I.
I don't know his first name, but he calls himself Cortez.
Tall fellow, mysterious and elusive, rarely answers a question with a simple yes or no. Smokes like a chimney.
Aside from that bit about smoking like a chimney, it sounds exactly like Cortez.
Manny. I'll be damned. That old crook is still around. Well, how the devil is he?
He's good. Where do you know him from?
Oh, my old life back in Stark. We had some exciting adventures, him and I. Actually, he's part of the reason I ended up here. I last
that's
saw him
intriguing.
in the winter of 1934.
But that's almost 300 years ago.
Yeah. Funny, isn't it? And I'm sure he doesn't look a day older than he did back then. The handsome devil.
I thought it was interesting
Well,
when she
if I'm
said
going
he
to
was
accept magic in
looks
parallel
over
worlds,
100 years
I might as
old.
well accept people living 300 years.
Oh, no, you misunderstand. I'm only 46. I arrived here about 15 years ago, but I left Stark in 1934. Between the worlds, where you dream time has little meaning, I was trapped, you see, for quite a while.
For 300 years?
Time went by pretty fast. It didn't seem so bad at the time, but now that you mention it, 300 years, quite disconcerting, really. Quite.
So Cortez has actually lived through all of that then? He is actually 300? I don't want to ask too many unnecessary questions.
Cortez said to look you up.
This guy's a bit of a slow
speaker.
speaker.
To Stark.
Now, why would he say that? I'm not a shifter, and I don't know any magic. I'm sorry, Miss Ryan, but you'd be better off asking the Sentinel priests for assistance.
No, they just want their own
They
gain.
did. They said I was on my own, that they couldn't help me.
Bloody typical. Those reactionary fools wouldn't extend a hand to help a drowning man if it violated the principles of their bloody balance.
I do like this
But I
guy.
can't think why Manny would tell you to visit me in order to shift home. It just doesn't make sense.
She's a bit of a waffler. I can hardly talk. I guess I'd better ask all this
How did
stuff.
you end up here in Mercuria?
That's quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but
But
suffice
he
it
is,
to
he's
say,
definitely my kind of guy.
I was always somewhat of an adventurer. The promise of virgin territory untouched by civilization held great sway with me in my youth, as did the idea of a highly spiritual state of mind. The occult, magic, karma. I was born in 1902 in Boston. By the time I was 17, I'd put that life behind me. I spent the next 3 years at sea, and then I wandered around Europe for a time. In the early 30s, the 1930s, of course, I found myself in India, working as a journalist. That's where I met Manny, and that's where I first heard of Arcadia. I was amazed and quite skeptical at first, but the thought of a whole new world to see and magic... I was a fool, of course, but who knew where my curiosity would bring me?
Well, I mean, yeah. I'll get going. I'm gonna get a
Very
signature.
well. You're welcome back at any time, Miss Ryan.
I guess there's other stuff to do. I'll ask about India another time.
Thank you, sir. I'll remember that.
Call that an excuse to drop by another time. But let's get that signature first, shall we? Unless, did he already... Did I even get the map? I don't remember seeing the map in my inventory. Oh, the rolling main. Rolling main, yes. Roan... On... Whatever. Roan... Fuck's sake. One map of the Northlands to be delivered to Tun Luik at the Journeyman Inn.
It's Captain Nebevay's, one map of the Northlands to be delivered to Tonlayak at the Journeyman Inn.
Oh, she said it for me.
A map of... Shengegrial. Changangrial? Why can't these magical worlds have place names like Boston, London, or Kansas City? It's always like Loth this and Irid that. Like, cut back on the consonants already. It's Captain Nebevay's, signature.
Keep thinking that's an
Can't
exit
believe I went
X.
through all that just to get a simple X.
Okay, oh yeah, so signature please.
Sign this, please. It's just to confirm that I made the delivery.
Certainly.
No massive side quest for that one. Good, good.
It's Brian Westhouse's signature.
Is indeed. A little underwhelming. I wasn't really bothered, but still very simple. Actually, for a man from the early 20th century, I think it would be kind of crazy
Hold on one second.
modern day
Miss
legible
Ryan, I just
cursive.
remembered something. It's such a long time ago, I'd almost forgotten, but Manny did give me something that might be of interest.
What is it?
It's a pocket watch. Manny gave it to me the last time I saw him. I never quite understood why, but maybe you can tell me.
Did he say anything about it?
He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It would be like a message in Morse code, a beacon. Damn watch never worked, and the winding mechanism is broken, so it's probably not worth much. You're welcome to it if it's any help.
Oh, this guy is
Thanks.
just so helpful compared to everyone else. Tries to get to the point with his information.
It's an antique pocket watch.
This thing's clearly going to be
The
incredibly
knob used for
useful.
winding the watch seems to have broken off, and there's only a tiny hole left.
Once it starts ticking again anyway. From what he said, it sounded to me like
It's an antique pocket watch.
this will be the
Not
way
taken.
home. Maybe I misunderstood him. I knew this last time I saw him. I never quite decided what you maybe tell me. He said that when his heart started beating again, he would know. It'd be like a message in Morse code beacon. The damn watch never worked. Okay, yeah. So before I continue with the game, oh, right, this one. Again, I'm not really branched. I really doubt I've branched. It all feels pretty linear, and I haven't done anything extra special. Yeah. Before I continue on with the journey, I would like all these voices are bothering me. I swear I'm recognizing people. I could be wrong. But I'm gonna have a quick look at the IMDb page for this game. Okay, just to get things sorted here. Let's have a look. I haven't really done this before, so just bear with me a moment. You're not gonna help me out here. Okay, I'm just gonna have to go for it. I don't think there's anything to worry about. Is that why you're being a nuisance? Sorry, I'm just talking to myself here. Well, I mean, okay, that looks about right. Yeah, there we are. So yeah, the longest journey. Whoops. What's this? Okay. Doesn't sound like anything I'd be remotely interested in. Yikes, no thank you. Billy Joel, longest journey. Ooh, 1976. The Ottoman Empire is in a process of disintegration. Only Macedonia is still not liberated in the Balkans. Wow, It sounds like quite the watch. What is that, like a 3-hour epic? Does it say? What's the 2 hours 4 minutes? Yeah. Good long film about the Ottoman Empire there. Okay. Yeah, the longest journey. What else have we? What's we got? 2013. Documentary about the 2,000-year-old Jewish community of Rhodes. What other media do we have? That looks like it's everything with a picture. Anyway, okay, let's do the video game. Yeah, I'm trying to avoid spoilers as well. I don't want to like see the person cast as April is also playing April Ryan / ultimate main villain or something ridiculous. But it happens. Okay, looks like so. This is a Swedish game. It seems. The Swedish actress is actually more famous than the American version. How often does that happen? Yeah, it's not telling me what language they're doing it in now. Let's just have a look at the top cast. Yeah, I don't really recognize his voice. There's some that were bothering me. Who was it? It was the captain guy I wanted to see. But I'm not seeing it. Young April. See, that's kind of spoilers I was talking about. We're gonna get a scene with Young April at some point, apparently. Let's take a look at all cast again. So yeah, I'm looking for Captain something beginning with N. Gosh, it's a lot of another April Ryan. Another Tobias. Another Cortez actor. Another April Ryan actress. I'm not seeing this guy. Oh, there we go. Whoops. Is that the only one? I've not seen this guy in anything, though I don't actually recognize his voice. He just sounds a bit similar to someone. Norwegian, French version. So it's not even the one I'm thinking of. Doesn't appear to be credited in English. Oh wait a minute. No, well that's obviously not the English voice, is it? There we go. Increasing Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke is quite a good game for the NES, if I remember right. As well as whatever that was. It was in Manhunt. Obviously, he was in Law of Order. I think everyone's been in Law of Order. Law and Order. Oh, he was also playing Melon. Was the April's father? There's more of that spoilery crap from IMDb. But it's not their fault, it's my fault really. Curiosity's got the better of me. He's in House of Cards, but I doubt I recognise it. Yeah, that's not what I'm thinking of at all. Yeah, I guess they just sound like... It's probably the same for all of them really, they just sound like other actors that I'm familiar with. Anyone interesting been? Anyone else interesting around? This game seems pretty... successful, sort of. A few couple of big films in there. At this point, I just kind of want to look at any other picture. Why not? Brian Westhouse, that's someone else I was looking for. Okay, I'll probably do it. I don't think I recognize any of these people. No. I'm seeing a lot of uncredited for these. Ooh, she was Mona Sachs in Max Payne. God damn. How don't I recognize her? I fucking love Mona Sachs. Actor and writer. Known for 30 Rock. She really wasn't, because she was uncredited in 30 Rock. Known for fucking Mona Sachs in Max Payne though. Damn. Quartet. Wow, he's really not been on a lot. Wow, he was in the original Star Trek film, apparently. Another one in House of Cards. Oh, another one in Max Payne as well. Max Payne 2. A fantastic sequel to a fantastic game. Gonna have to play that at some point. Wow, this guy has been around for a long time. Quite successful. Still going. Anyway, yeah, it doesn't seem like, yeah, I don't really recognize any of those people. Even the things I have seen or heard them in, like Max Payne. I can't believe she's Mona Sachs, but I guess I didn't really spend a lot of time with Emma at all. With one or two conversations. I'm looking forward to seeing her again though. I'll be listening for that one. So I guess this is a good time to be right back. My drink's empty. And yeah, I'm just going to take a quick break. 10-20 minutes or something. So yeah, see you in a bit. I'm back. So, back to the map deliveries. Yeah, I'm really enjoying these map deliveries. I don't want to race to the finish line. Take my time in the new Fantasyland. playing a nice open world RPG. Okay, back to it. So,
It's a brown, slightly cloudy liquor. It's Brian Westhouse, expat and minor recluse. Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me.
it's one of those interesting Americanisms, isn't it, expat? I don't think do any other countries call their call their expats.
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me. Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical about the watch he gave me.
Maybe I'd like to leave and do some other stuff first, April.
Cortez-
Why are you making me stay here? Play the fucking flute. So, does this do anything with anything? Really would like to get this sticky candy out of my inventory. It's about time I used that, I think. Okay, let's try the screen door
That'd be
then.
just rude.
Yeah, it would be, but so is keeping me here.
Cortez said something about Mr. Westhouse being the key to shifting back. Maybe there's something magical.
Yes, there's clearly something magical about the watch you
It's
gave
an
me.
antique pocket watch.
Can't even look at it
It's
though.
not ticking.
I mean, I don't know what to do with it. Oh no, they do take on a single direction. That's irritating. That's what, because I've been trying to use the pushpin with it, but I've been trying it the wrong way apparently. I mean, I kind of like it, but at the same time, it's just more stuff to go through.
If I insert this pin carefully into the hole, like so, and then slowly wind it. It worked! It's ticking!
Ow! That's
I did it!
That's easy.
It's a shift! I can go home!
I really didn't expect it to be that easy.
My God, it's a shift. I haven't seen one for ages.
Why don't you come back with me, Mr. Westhouse? You could say hello to your old friend, Manny.
If I tried to step through that, Miss Ryan, I would suffer a most unpleasant experience. And I would be lost in the between forever. Besides, I built this house with my own two hands.
Wow.
I wouldn't want to leave it to these
Greatest generation.
barbarians. And what does your Stark have to offer me? This world is more recognizable to me now. Now you go ahead, Miss Ryan. Go back. And don't let your curiosity of the unknown tempt you into making another shift.
Thanks for your help.
Say hello to Manny for me. Tell him I'm doing all right. Then I said, thanks.
He's one suave, cool guy, this guy.
Cortez. Oh, God, it's real. It's all true. I saw it. I saw the other world. Arcadia. Either I'm going crazy or you were right about everything.
Let's hope for the latter, mi amiga? So I gather your trip was a success.
Success? My whole world has been turned topsy-turvy, so I don't think success is the right word. Nothing about it makes sense. Fact is, I don't believe in magic.
The sun does not need you to believe in it to rise in the morning, señorita. You have seen the truth with your own 2 eyes. I can do nothing more to convince you. It is up to you now.
Well, do I have a choice? I have to believe at least some of it. My life wouldn't make much sense otherwise.
You are a true skeptic, April. Está bien. We need your kind to balance the hopeless romantics like myself.
Who are you really,
Because that is the
Cortez?
top question.
Excuse me?
People knew you over there in Arcadia. Tobias. He didn't know you by your real name, but he did know you. And Mr. Westhouse, he knew you too, as Chavez, but several hundred years ago.
So my secrets are being revealed, are they?
I wouldn't say that, because you're still a mystery to me. More so.
Good. You see, señorita,
Yeah.
mystery is important. To know everything, to know the whole truth is dull. There is no magic in that.
But you're manufacturing it, so
Magic
it's not really any
is
magic
not
in that
knowing.
either.
Magic is wondering about what and how and where.
You're trying to create
I'd settle for the
magic in a
truth,
scientific
just
way.
to be able to know you. Because, honestly, I don't mean this in a bad way. You scare me, Cortez. I'm afraid of you.
Really?
And you are not the only one, mi amiga. I'm sorry, but whatever it is about me that mystifies you, it will have to stay a secret.
It's really just the aging thing.
There are things even you should not know.
Just tell me about the
Gee,
aging thing.
thanks. That really helped.
How old are you, Cortez?
Perdóname. Perhaps later, when we are certain of what the future holds, okay? I think I can promise you that, Señorita Ryan. Later. But for now, we must speak of more important matters.
What happens now?
The Minstrom told you about the balance.
Fucking
About
Minstrom.
Stark and Arcadia.
A man named Tobias. He was called the Vestrum, I think. Vestrum Tobias.
Ah, so Tobias made Vestrom. Que bien, good. I knew he would go far when I first met him years ago. He was just an Instrum then, a student of the balance, but he was smart and resourceful. So you know what is going on with the balance.
Tobias told me that the Guardian? That the Guardian was missing, and that the balance was failing. He said this would bring chaos into both worlds.
As we are already seeing, your dreams, your nightmares, they are part of these. You sense chaos more keenly than most, but even they are beginning to notice that things are not as they should be. Like last night.
What about last night?
What you saw, you were not alone this time. There were others. And they saw the same thing. Not nightmares anymore. Real. The first sign of the damage chaos can do. The divide is being breached. It is not yet time for the worlds to be united. A breach could prove catastrophical.
You helped me back, didn't you?
To shift? See? The power is yours, yes? But for now, you need me to focus your powers to call forth your dreams.
Dreams?
Yes. To travel from one world to the next, you must pass through the world of dreams. It is the only way. You are capable of opening a shift on your own, but you might not be able to.
What do you mean?
The power, the magic is within you. And when you sleep, sometimes you open the portal without even being aware of it. But when you're awake, it's more difficult. With practice, you will do it.
I don't think I want to do it.
You must. The worlds depend on it.
So what do I do?
We must work together, April. I can't do it alone, and neither can you.
But what exactly is it that we have to do?
4 things. We must find the Lost Guardian, we must locate the gateway to his realm, and the disc that is the key to his tower, and we must do what we can to curtail and defeat the Vanguard.
Okay. Let's not ask about that now. Let's just do it step by step, shall we? No, we have to ask about it now. Oh, it's just been so much talking. I'm all talked out here. Come on, let's just action. Actions speak louder than words. I need to find the Guardian. This is more than 4 questions as well. He said 4 steps. Why are you asking more questions than necessary? Seriously, I want to get. Just let me run away. Let me run away from these problems. How is that not an option? This is clearly overwhelming. Okay. I'm trying to pick one at random.
How do we defeat the Vanguard?
The Vanguard are strong here and growing stronger. Even in Arcadia, they are gaining a foothold. And with the Tyrant on a leash, the future looks quite bleak.
How do you know so much about what's going on in Arcadia?
Voices whisper in my ear, señorita. Voices that I trust.
You're saying the Vanguard are strong here. How come I haven't heard about them?
They don't go by that name here. Did you ever hear of the Church of Voltec?
I think that's in Fallout.
They're... Oh, that's the Vanguard?
See.
Then they're big. Very big. But why do they... Why assume a different name here?
Because it's sci-fi sounding.
In Arcadia, they flaunt their philosophy. They preach the destruction of the balance under the pretense of returning humankind to the glories of the past. Here, they cannot do that. So they have integrated themselves slowly but surely into society under the subterfuge of the New Age religion. And they've built a financial empire to match governments.
They have that much money?
The Vanguard own multinational companies. They own planets, April. They own armies. All they need is the balance, and they will own everything. The twin worlds will be at their mercy.
So, we basically don't stand a chance, do we? Against an enemy like that.
If we hold at bay the forces of chaos, and if we ensure the natural continuation of the Guardian's role within the balance, then they will have lost.
I thought the chaos was from the magic side. Oh, whatever. I'm clearly not paying enough attention.
Who'd know about the gateway to the Guardian's realm?
That I do not know. That knowledge wouldn't be here in Stark. You must go to Arcadia, study the books.
I would like
talk
to go
with
to
the
Arcadia.
Minstrel
Let's
and
get
others who might
away
know,
from you at this
but
point.
not yet.
Any way to get
First,
not
we must finish our mission here.
How are we going to find the Guardian?
The moment he surrendered his throne and left his realm, he stepped back into our world. This world, Stark. This is where he was born, and so this is where he must return to.
It's not Zack, is it?
He could be anywhere, right?
This city has power, April. Not magic, but the opposite of magic. And it draws people to it like flies to an open fire. All the pieces of the puzzle come together here. You, me, the Vanguard, the Guardian. I can guarantee you that he's here. But where exactly I do not know. I think maybe the Vanguard do. I think they may have him.
If they have him, how are we going to get him back? And why do they need him? Why do we need him?
He left his realm, but he's the last Guardian. And only he can open the doorway back to his realm to let his successor through. The Vanguard knows this. But what they don't know, yet, is how to get there.
Where's the key to the Guardian's realm?
In Arcadia. The key contains 2 parts. One is the disc itself, the other is the 4 jewels. The eyes of
Oh,
the
now there's
dragons.
4 bloody jewels.
That gives the disc the properties of the balance and makes it complete.
Why do I feel like I've heard of those 4 jewels, the Eyes of Dragons before? Is it in the manual?
Where is the disc?
The disc was left in the care of the Sentinel 10,000 years ago. In the beginning, it was kept in the open, displayed for all to see. But not anymore. Not since thieves tried to make away with it. They will know where it is. Ask Tobias, Vestrum Tobias.
Oh, that Tobias. Yeah.
Where are the 4 jewels?
Ah, the Eyes of the Dragons. They are kept by the 4 dragons themselves. 2 in Arcadia and 2 in Stark. The White Dragon has 1, as does the Old One. These you must find yourself.
There's 2 dragons
I'll
in
help you
Stark.
with the
Who
others.
the fuck?
How
In
are we supposed
Mecca?
to fight this chaos you keep talking about?
You're the key, April. You have the power to shift, yes? But there's more to you than
Trying to
that.
balance, I'll have to wait.
You
Cool.
are by just being alive, you counter chaos.
Cool. Easy
Without
mode.
you, last night might have turned out much worse. That tiny breach might have been permanent.
I didn't do anything.
And imagine the power you wield when you really do something. Trust me on this, amiga. It's instinctive to you to fight chaos. You see it so clearly, and you will know what to do. You are most needed in Arcadia, where chaos is a part of reality.
Okay.
The tidal wave will
Makes
hit there
sense.
first, and unless it's subdued before it hits Stark full force, we'll never stand a chance. So you will have to travel to Arcadia after we are done here.
Okay.
What are we
So
gonna
that's
do?
it?
Doing the
Some
Vanguard thing
Vanguard
first, then.
Find the Guardian, locate the entrance to his realm, and a 10,000-year-old disc and 4 Dragon Eye jewels? And oh, April, make sure you do battle with the physical manifestations of chaos along the way, because hey, that's your destiny. It's impossible, Cortez. I can't do these things. I'm 18, I'm an artist. No, not even that, I'm nobody. You can't place all these responsibilities on my shoulders. I can't carry that much.
I will help you, April. Others too. You're not alone.
Well, I feel very alone, and I can't even tell anybody about this. Yeah, hi. How are you? I'm the Chosen One. Can you help me save the world from evil and chaos?
There is no chosen one, April. There are only those who would
It's
and those who
embarrassing.
wouldn't. You have a choice between the two.
Yeah,
You
but
said
like
I had
only
powers,
she can do
And
it,
I wasn't
so
like everybody else.
True, but you still have a choice. Prophecies can
but
never
if she
unravel
chooses
the
not
will of a
to,
single
no
human.
one else can.
You are one of many
Hence.
possible paths, but unfortunately, most of the alternative paths have been blocked by
Precisely.
circumstances.
Stop talking in
world
circles.
does
Get on
depend
with it.
you. But you have not been chosen. You choose for yourself what you are and what you will be.
Her choice does not mean that she has not also been chosen. Both things can happen. I don't care. Like,
Then the choice will
Yeah.
have to be, yes, let's save
I
the
don't want
world.
to debate choices and
do we
destiny
start?
with this guy of all people.
In Newport. We must find out about the Vanguard. Their headquarters are in this city. But where? Do they have the Guardian under lockdown?
Don't ask me
We
fucking
found out.
rhetorical questions. Get the fuck on with it.
Except, where the hell do I go to find out about the Vanguard? The library? The net?
And that's a good place to
Valuable
start.
Information is hard to find. Remember the painting I showed you yesterday?
Sure.
I'm sure there's many
The
conspiracy
artist,
theories
a
about
boy
it.
named Warren. I told you about him.
Oh,
yes.
you're fucking kidding me.
Warren is involved in a lot of activities that aren't exactly legal. He has connections. He can point us in the right direction.
All right.
My friend, Father Raul at the Hope Street Cathedral, he's had some contact with the boy lately. Ask him.
Wait. Did you say Hope Street?
You fucking ask him. What? He's your
Is in
friend.
the most dangerous neighborhood in Newport?
Is it? I don't usually follow the civic affairs of the city. I remember Hope Street when they first built it. A clean neighborhood.
That must have been a very long time ago.
Still, I'm sure you'll be safe. You're a girl, no? A self-respecting gentleman would never harm a girl.
years from
It's the self-respecting
times
gentleman
past.
part I'm concerned about. Still, I can handle myself. Father
Can you?
Raoul, was it? At the Hope Street Cathedral?
Yes. He will lead you in the right direction. Help you find Warren Hughes. When you're done tomorrow...
I'd be so much more convinced
we'll
if she
meet up
had
at
like
the cathedral,
just
late in
a
the afternoon.
taser or
I need
some
to speak with
mace or
Raoul as
something.
well.
Okay, good.
I guess she's a farm
plan
girl, farm strong.
Enjoy yourself tonight, April. Who knows what the future
She doesn't
may hold.
exactly look farm strong.
Good night.
I fucking am coming to fucking despise that guy. What a dick. How dare you automatically make me use the train? Right, what day is it? Saturday afternoon. Oh Christ, still got time for that date then. I'm not reading this. I've read enough, I've seen enough. I'm sick of this game shit. You better be writing me a big fucking check of payoff for all this. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm going to some church place. Is there suddenly like a new location available to me, or am I just supposed to get the train again? Because I was supposed to get the train again, just don't. I'd rather have been in that alleyway. I'm supposed to get some sleep. Yeah, park, cafe, subway, border house. Let's go to the cafe first, just because it's nearest. Don't need to go to the academy because it's Saturday. If there is anyone there, I don't really give a shit. Hey Charlie, guess what I just fucking did?
Pulling long hours today, Char?
Unfortunately, yeah. Are you staying for the show tonight?
What show?
You don't know who's playing?
I've had a few other things on my mind these past few days, Charlie. Sorry. Anybody good?
Anybody good? Are you kidding? Roy and Dale's playing. It's the first gig on their new tour. Sort of returning to their roots before they do the big venues.
Tonight? Great, that's perfect. Especially tonight. I need some serious unwinding.
Yeah? What's up?
Got my arse talked off by a couple of fancy magic freaks.
You wouldn't believe me anyway.
Try me.
No, really, you would not believe it. I'm not sure if I believe it. Actually, I'm pretty sure I don't, but it's too close right now. I gotta think it through first.
Alright. When you're ready to tell me, okay?
Maybe. If I tell anybody, you'll be the first, Charlie.
I'll decide that, thank you very much.
Is Emma around?
Haven't seen her. But she knows about the show, so she'll be here.
When does the concert start?
In less than an hour.
Huh.
I expect the place to be crowded soon, so you should find yourself a spot to sit down.
Thanks, Charlie.
No problem. Later.
Okay, I like it's a bit of save, because if I sit down and then I miss a date, that would be annoying. Oh, Stanley's here. Oh, something's happening. Okay. That's what I did there. And here comes Emma finally. Or should I say Mona Sachs from Max Payne? Yes.
So where have you been all day? You didn't
No,
show up
I
at
don't
school,
hear it.
You weren't at work, and then Fiona tells me you're out looking for Cortez again.
She's a
And on
chameleon.
top of that, Zach brags about bagging a date with you. What's up with that?
Oh, shit. Zach, I totally forgot. He's gonna
I
kill
didn't.
me. If I don't show up, that is.
You mean it's true? You have a date with that asshole? I told him he was full of shit.
He is, but I still have a date with him.
And you sell yourself to get it? April, you're insane. Well, you're just going to have to disappoint him.
I made a promise.
To that sleazebag? That's a promise made to be broken.
I forgot how much I hate talking to Emma. She's so difficult to talk. She's like, says one thing and the next minute she's completely done a 180 on it, so. Can I do both? The concert starts in an hour. It's nowhere near 10 p.m. No, I'm gonna do it.
Promise, I have to go.
Commendable, but incredibly misguided. He's only after one thing, you know, and that's sex.
Well aware.
Forget about that. I'll go, but I'm only staying an hour. I'll tell him I'm tired or sick.
Knowing Zach, he'll take that as an invitation to your bed. But I guess you've made up your mind. Go, have a good time. Good luck, you'll need it.
Please don't look faster. Wait, what?
Oh, God.
What's... Oh, God,
Headache.
what happened? I don't like that I didn't have
Really have that
any
much to
control about the date.
Did I? No. But I did travel through a shift into a parallel universe, which would explain this weird compulsion to curl up into a fetal position and go back to sleep. Not that I'm particularly looking forward to it, but I guess I have to go find that Warren guy Cortez told me about down on Hope Street. And hey, like that's not enough. I have to avoid bumping into Zach today.
Why is that?
Last night's, date is not something any of us should be reminded of, and I'm not just talking about the incident with the groping and me
Okay.
kicking him in the groin.
That's pretty much how I wanted
Doesn't
it to
get
go,
that
really,
no
so...
means no? No.
Let's have a look out the window. Nothing new
I
there.
still haven't, the grill is almost completely, I still haven't,
Yeah, I'm gonna close the window this time. You never know. Maybe she's been getting lucky on this not being broken into thing so far, so let's close that up. Anything that manifested itself in the closet? Can I put this stupid monkey away now? Oh yeah, I've got a magic flute from a magical land. Maybe that's some kind of proof that I need. So this delivery list.
one map of the
Okay,
Northlands.
please shush.
When fame and wealth come knocking.
Shush. Let's go. Oh god.
What the fuck was your glitch last night, bitch?
I'm sorry? What did you call me?
I take you to a top-class club, wine you and dine you, and you slap me in the fucking face?
Did you ask yourself why I slapped you, Zach?
I don't fucking care. You'll regret fucking with me, bitch. I can promise you that.
What are you gonna do?
You'll find out, April Ryan. You're gonna be so fucking sorry you ever fucked with me.
It is concerning. I don't know if to be concerned or just amused, but we'll find out. We don't know what he's capable of, really. He sounds pretty serious, but he also sounds like a joke. So let's see how that goes.
Nobody home.
Guy really works hard. So what are we on? Sunday, 30th of July. There's nothing new I can see on the board. Fiona's missing. Maybe she's outside.
Venice.
It's nice to have proper control.
It's a
Let's have proper control again. Let's go see how things went down at the cafe. Yeah, I'm disappointed I didn't get to go on that date myself. I wanted to see the pavilion. And deal with the situations as they arose. But at least things ended the way I personally believe they should have. I was hoping them to be a bit more smooth without getting threats and such, but I'm sure he's full of shit.
That's Charlie. I hate to say it,
The idea is,
but I don't have time to talk to Charlie right now.
the idea is really that there's no choice there. You can either go on the date and embarrass him, and he threatens you for it, or you can not go on the date and embarrass him, and in which case he threatens you for it. So. And the better option was probably to skip it. But, I don't know, what kind of message is that? I mean, I say message, this isn't fucking Game of Morals for children, but like... honor your promises and be punished for it. Like she said, promise is a promise.
This guy's out here all day.
You know, I'm not even gonna bother going to the academy today. Why are we in a rush?
It's my diary.
Aren't you gonna change clothes as well? Oh, today is Hope Street Day. Okay. Oh, new person. New background person. Still have my week ticket. Train 15 credits for a whole week of train travel. Fucking amazing. Nothing around, no more sparks, nothing else to look at. These guys have been here for a while. This guy especially. This is quite the fade. Is something gonna happen? So we can go back to these places freely. That's interesting. It wouldn't let us go back to the gallery. It still won't. It won't let us go back to the gallery, but we can go here. So I'm going to abuse that power. Take a look around. May as well have a gander. He's still, at least he's not doing drugs though, you know. This guy's dealing drugs.
It's locked.
Still closed, yeah. Can I go into the alleyway? Has that been that's been permanently unlocked. The fuse box is still open. Yeah, go in the alley, why not? Nothing going on around here then. Do I still have matches? Nope. Oh, I could have shown all of Arcadia the miracle of science with those matches. Miracle of red fire as well. Don't even know if they have regular fire in Arcadia. Maybe so they don't. It seems they don't have chemical reactions, and red fire is chemical reaction. Blue fire is magic fire, born of magic.
Popular play.
Okay, yeah, this was a waste of time, unfortunately. Not even a... don't know. Bit of extra ammo, some body armor. Hope Street it is. Ooh, some thugs, roughnecks, boss man, and the fat guy. Oof. And a druggie, a disgusting druggie.
She's gone. She's gone.
Yeah, so there's the odd time where the delivery is a bit off.
Looks like he knows how to use that steel pipe. Looks like he knows that. The boss man. From his uniform, I'd say he's one of the West Side Kings. They got recruitment posters all over town.
Recruitment posters, wow. That's talk about organized crime.
I think he's in trouble.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
I think he's in trouble.
Alright, what have we got going on? Cathedral down. Let's just take a quick look at the exits. Yeah, we've got pipes. Just look at the
Gas
pipes.
or water mains, perhaps. Or
Cathedral and back to the subway.
sewer pipes. That would explain the smell.
Yeah, nothing really
She's gone.
going on in this street. Quick check, see if I can exercise some altruism, but nope. If you do drugs, April Ryan is not on your side.
I wonder how they light those candles. Do they have ladders? Or jetpacks? That's a funky idea. Priests with rockets on their backs. That would give a home...
They just have really big sticks, April. Come on.
Pretty. And considering the neighborhood, it's a miracle that it's still intact. Maybe it's bulletproof stained glass designed for inner-city cathedrals.
Oh, she's there. I thought I was off screen there.
There's something about stained glass windows that immediately puts me in a spiritual mood. Maybe they're just holographic candles.
They're just big sticks. It's not rocket science. How do I... Let's see, exits. Go to... It's disappointing that I find... I'm not really seeing how to do stuff other than like scanning the screen or abusing this exit key. I don't find that Final Fantasy VII had that problem. You check it in case, but it wasn't necessity, whereas this feels more necessity. Like, I wouldn't think to go to confessionals unless it was the only option available to me here. I mean, this is really weird that I just can't go to the front of the church. Anyway, confessionals it is. Half of mine to just leave this on, really. I don't like to, because I do like the backgrounds, but... yeah, it's getting a bit impossible.
It's a priest.
Well, by which I mean to say it's being a bit difficult without them on.
Good morning. I'm Father Raoul. You're not a Hope Street regular, are you?
That smile.
I haven't seen you here before.
I don't visit the neighborhood very often, no.
And why should you? It's not a very nice place.
I'm sorry to hear that, Father.
So am I. But we cope. We cope. How may I be of assistance?
There's always an option to be rude.
Do you know a boy named Warren Hughes?
Might not sound.
As a matter of
That's
fact,
not an
I do.
inherently rude question, but I
Hughes is
guarantee
regulars before they
she will ask it in a
traveled to
rude
the
way.
colonies. Poor Warren was left an orphan by his family. I haven't seen him for years.
They're not pets. Just say they died.
Where does Warren live?
I'm not sure he lives anywhere. But he does belong to a Hope Street gang, the Razor Blades, I believe. They seem to congregate just down the street in Building 87. Be careful, though. Although they're far from the worst gang around here, they're not a particularly friendly lot, and they don't care for strangers.
I can take care of myself.
Although they're not a friend,
I don't doubt that.
although they're
Still, be
whatever.
careful.
Where did you say?
Your best bet would be Building 8.
Just in case you I've been fooled by a priest before.
Please come by again if you're ever in the...
No, you're alright. I wrote everything you said down, so. Oh, although they're far from the worst gang around here. Okay.
It's the confessional.
I have no reason to go in there. I am not going in there unless I'm gonna loot something. No, I'm not doing it. Play my way. Okay, oh, now I can go into the building. And notice now the big 87.
87.
On the front. Kid.
It's out of order.
He's gonna tell me where Warren Hughes is. It's gonna be wrong. And he's gonna be gone because he is in fact Warren Hughes. Yeah, just grab him. He's probably Warren Hughes himself.
Can I talk to you for a minute?
Destiny and everything.
What's your name?
What's yours?
April Ryan.
Lucky you.
You know where I can find a kid named Warren Hughes?
Who's asking?
I am.
Warren Hughes. Never heard of him.
Alright, well, I guess you can't help me.
Nope. Nobody can.
What do you mean?
A nice, pretty girl like you in a neighborhood like this, asking all the wrong questions. You're heading for some serious trouble, you know.
I can take care of
Oh,
myself.
save it for your fucking poetry,
Sure you
kid. Let's get on with
The
this.
thing is, there are 4 guys waiting downstairs for you to come back out, and they can take care of themselves real good.
Don't threaten me.
I ain't threatening you, girl. I'm just telling you how it is. You're in deep shit, and you've only got yourself to blame.
Why am I still talking to this guy?
What do you want from me?
I should have asked you the same question. Except I don't care. You should have thought twice before coming after me.
After you?
It was him all along.
So you're Warren?
What, like you didn't know?
No. Cortez told me your name, where to find you, but...
Hold on. Cortez? Old Spanish talking dude. Real crazy in the
This
head.
also could have led with the whole artist thing.
That's a
That
good
was a
description, yeah.
perfectly reasonable segue.
Shit. You're not a cop. Social services? Corporate?
No, I'm a friend of Cortez. He said to look you up.
I haven't seen Cortez in a while. Not since before. So what does Senior Cortez want with me?
Senor.
We need some help.
What kind of help? Look, I gotta stay incognito most of the time now that corporates and cops are stepping up their search for us. I can't go risking my ass for nobody. Not even Cortez.
That's all right. I just need some information on a group called the Vanguard and their leader, Jacob McAllen.
Oh, sorry. Never heard of those guys.
You wouldn't have. They keep to themselves, and they got some kind of cover operation going. But I don't know what it is, and...
Need to find out? Alright, here's the thing. I got a friend who might be able to help you out.
Great!
Hold on. Before I use up my favors with him, I need you to do me a favor in return. Probably even help yourself out at the same time.
Cross my heart and hope to die. Just come on. Let's
What
do
do I have
this.
to do?
Easy. Break into the
Oh, for
Newport Police
fuck.
Department computer archives. Get me some information on my family. Destroy my criminal record and get the hell out. Preferably alive.
Yeah, sure.
You want me to risk my life for a personal favor?
If you don't do this for me, I won't help you out. Besides, there's probably some information on the Vanguards, was it? In the archives. And that information will be valuable to my friend if he's gonna help you out.
Oh yeah, I'm sure the police aren't being paid off by the world's most powerful religion.
No, it's too dangerous.
Whatever. It's your loss.
I'm sure Destiny will find me a path, alternative path, like Cortez says, to the end of the video game.
I think I'll just take the stairs. It's out of order.
I will? Alright. I'm gonna have to deal
I
with it.
think he's in trouble.
What happens to these 4 guys that are waiting outside for me? Liar. What do we got? Subway, Cathedral. Yikes. I mean, I'm obviously gonna have to do this police mission. I was just hoping I could do it without actually having to agree with it. Agree to it. I guess that's not an option. I'm getting kind of sick of this. It says that the game rewards...
Hi, Warren?
In the manual itself, it
Change your mind?
explores, you know, exploration. But it's been very linear, so linear that I have to choose the correct dialogue
do it.
option.
Smart decision. So here's the thing. My dad doped out on
Maybe
the
it'll
rap and
turn
seduced
it
our
back
commercials.
around. I
Sold
was
out
enjoying
whole
the start of
family
the
to
game,
Shiny
but
Happy colonization program for a lifetime supply of the Big R, the Rapture. He neglected to ask his lovely wife and children, and the corporates didn't care. One day they came to pick up my mom, my sister, and me. I got away though, snuck out the window, and spent the next 2 weeks in it.
I did not ask for your life story. Where am I
That's just it.
going?
I don't know. Off to the colonies, of course, but which one?
I mean,
I
it
don't
sounds
know.
mean, but you're a dime a dozen, kid. Let's just get on with
My
this.
mom, she's tough. She can take care of herself, but I want my sister back. We were real tight. I'm not...
So, you want me to find out where they took your...
That's it. You're catching on. You do that for me, and delete my criminal record at the same time to get them damn corporates off my ass.
Yeah, we didn't need an extra layer to this, though, like...
Where's the police station?
Take the subway to Metro West. You'll come out on what they call Cop Street. You'll see the NPD headquarters down the block. You can't miss it.
Oh yeah, and also pick me up a pack of fags and give me a picture of your tits on the way back, too. Like, any more fucking favors?
I'd better get...
Be cool, eh?
Oh, how about that? You get the train.
Another unfortunate victim of the Anglo-Pacific Wars of the 90s. It's your garden variety robotic roadblock. You see them all over this pothole-infested town. There's a small control panel on it. The display reads 3018.
Okay. That must be important for later. Surely. She wouldn't just read that out, would she?
It says Threadbare Lane, MCW, and the street ID number is 38.
Oh, street ID number. What did I even look at?
I do all my grocery shopping at T-Rex. Not that their food is particularly good, nor their prices particularly low. I just love their ads. They're tray cool. Especially the one where they built an exercise robot dinosaur
Oh, brother.
and sent it out to mangle a competing chain of grocery stores. For real. I don't know if anybody got hurt, but man, that campaign kicked ass.
Let's just get on with it if we can.
It's an automated garbage truck.
Oh, walk and talk. Like, we're finally seeing some more of the city, at least. Arcadia was unfortunately a bit boring. There's some nice things here and there, but...
This is Lucinda Carlisle reporting live from just outside the Metro Precinct Police Station, and I bring you today a senseless and tragic display of technology gone wrong. In the carnage you see behind me,
It's a strange
medical
thing
drones
to
are
say.
digging through the rubble of a crashed shuttle for the remains of over
If
100
like
people
a train
who lost their
crashed,
lives today in an
I
accident
don't think anyone would say...
that could and should have been prevented.
Or maybe if it was like
Only
the
hours
bullet
ago, a
train
brave
or
new
something.
World Airlines
Did anyone
shuttle
really
carrying
say
starry-eyed
technology
colonists to
gone
Metro
wrong?
Tower experienced an engine and came roaring down on this street without warning.
April, what the
crushing
fuck
two
are you
cars
doing?
And burying 9 innocent pedestrians. The cause of this human tragedy? As of yet, there was someone aboard carrying a bomb. But whoever is responsible, and whatever the punishment, that loss is forever. And a huge cash settlement can only ease the pain. It can never remove it altogether. Only expensive brain surgery or personality modification, the exact death count, is still under wraps. And work will continue throughout the day to identify the thousands of body parts that are being picked one by one from the twist. What repercussions will this accident have on our city? Are we clear? How did I do? Uh-huh. And what are the ratings? 5 million? That's it? 5 million? Jesus, we've lost out to reruns of Gillian's Island? What the fuck, Gregory? Why the hell did you...
Is the game actually getting sloppier or something? Second mispronunciation in about 2 minutes. And that was very strange behaviour from April there. Were they trying to do a meme there, a 90s meme of fucking with newscasters?
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
I'm not interested. Let's just go to the police station.
It's a police officer. He's guard. Doors are closed. Doors are closed.
Yeah, that is one of their 2 states. 3 if you count a jar.
Hey! How do I get into the station?
That is the question, is it not?
Pardon?
To get in?
Good grief, more weirdos.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not a
well,
weirdo.
just because you're being
I like
ironic
to-
about it doesn't make it any better.
No offense, but isn't that an oxymoron?
Lady, you are the crust, she alive.
Thanks.
Okay, honestly, I'm at my wit's end with this game, so I think that's enough for tonight. I'm getting sick of this. I don't think I'm gonna end up finishing this game, you know? Like, I had a good run at the start there. Even when I was stuck, I enjoyed finally figuring it out, but oh my god, everyone going on and on and on about the most boring possible things they could be focusing on, like the story of their fantasy world, or the tragedy of kids from the ghetto, or like, oh god, fucking, there's gotta be something different they could be focused on, something original, something new. It doesn't bother me that these things are in it, of course, not at all. It's just that, like, it's so boring, it's so overdone. I'm sure even at the time of Roots Release it was overdone. I mean, it's really not that bad, but I've been at this for a few hours, and I'm just getting really sick of it, and yeah, I'm really quite done. Let's just save over this one. Yeah, I guess I'm quite disappointed with how linear it's proving to be. How you need to get every little item in the background, and it's just really random, like the whole duck clamp clothesline thing. Like I couldn't progress because I hadn't picked up these random, what seemed like random side items, but were apparently incredibly integral. You know, some sparks on the track. Like, who hasn't seen sparks at a train station, underground train station? Never felt compelled to go and yank something out of it. It's just a common sight, common bit of background. I mean, I'm focusing on that a bit, but like, yeah, I'm really getting quite sick of this. I'm starting to genuinely not enjoy this game, unfortunately. Maybe I just don't like adventure games all that much, or something. Like, I have been trying to think. I really don't like the Grim Fandango. Could not be arsed with, what's it called? Day of the Tentacle. Oh god, I could barely get started with that game. Couldn't, and just did not find the interest.
It's a high voltage laser perimeter.
I could sort of appreciate the humor of it, but at the same time, like, just because it's being tongue-in-cheek or ironic doesn't mean I still don't have to go through it all, you know.
It's a police officer. He's guarding the wreckage.
It's only so far being cute or even funny, outright funny, can get you. I'm just really losing interest, and I'm sick of being monologued at by cliches. Yeah, maybe I don't like adventure games after all. I keep trying them and I keep getting sick of it. I played Broken Sword a long time ago. I liked that though. Maybe I don't know if I would like it anymore. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can actually break that game through a wrong sequence. I might be wrong about that, but it definitely felt broken when I tried it one time. I completed it in the end, but I liked Broken Sword, the first one. But then I played the second one, and like I barely got through the intro. I was so bored. In fact, I did try and play Broken Sword again, and yeah, I didn't even get past the extra prologue that was added to the Steam edition. So I got bored. Maybe I really don't like adventure games. I did not know that about myself. I like spins on adventure games. I like adventure game mechanics in different genres, like survival horror or action adventure, Legend of Zelda, that kind of thing. Maybe there's just too much talking and storytelling versus the actual gameplay and interactivity. I mean, Day of the Tentacle and what's it called, Grim Fandango, both incredibly highly rated adventure games that I didn't like. Well, I thought I just had like a Double Fine problem or a LucasArts problem. Never played the Dragon's Lair. I wanted to give that a go, but now I'm thinking I probably won't like it. I don't know. I'm trying to think what other adventure games I've played. I mean, there's like the modern Telltale ones. I like the modern Telltale ones. I like some of the earlier Telltale ones, like the Great Cow Race or something. That was fun. I like Telltale, but that seems to be about it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm definitely done with this for now. I'm quite sick of playing this game for the evening, and honestly, I don't know how likely I am to play it again. I might give it a break, or I mean, maybe I'll do another session and decide. Might wake up tomorrow and think, you know what, I'm back in the mood to play this. Because like I said, I have been enjoying it. It's just this past session has been grinding on me. Yeah, so I'm gonna quit for now. I think I'm gonna call it a night as well. I don't really. Could play something else, but I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna stop the stream. Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, they're really taking the piss with how they're just dropping the story on me. Not enjoying it. So, yeah. That might be the end of my foray into the Longest Journey series, which is a shame. I've got the second one as well. I think it's the second one. Dreamfall, The Longest Journey. Long-awaited sequel. Continuation of a saga. Oh, of a saga. By The Longest Journey and Dreamfall Longest Journey. So yeah, that seems to be the next one, right? Oh, I do have Dreamfall chapters. I didn't think I had Dreamfall chapters. Maybe I'll just like skip to a more modern one. I mean, Telltale really revolutionized adventure game, and not just with The Walking Dead as well. The what is it? Great Cow Race. Bone. I really enjoyed Bone. Bone out from Boneville. That was I really enjoyed playing that game. And even that, they had this. I can't remember what it was, but they had this conversation system in it, which was, I think, quite innovative. Telltale have really been doing it. I mean, like, there's the Myst series as well. It's not really an adventure game, but I believe the developers. I mean, I guess it is an adventure game, but it's got an inherently interactive system. Like, I mean, I guess in an adventure game you are moving your character around, but the way that it's like first person in Myst, you know, really puts you in it. So yeah, maybe I'll just skip to. Oh wow, samurai swords in Dreamfall. Graphics are quite good as well even for a game of 2006. This looks a bit misty. Hey, there's that talking bird. Yeah, I might try and stick it out further with The Longest Journey, but right now I'm feeling very negative about it. Yeah, I'm going to take a break. Maybe I'll play something later. I don't know. Got some action games that I've been meaning to get to that look kind of awesome. But, I don't know. See what mood I'm in an hour or so. So yeah, that's it for now. Goodbye.